Alright guys, welcome back to the channel, and today we are going to talk about the Detroit Lions. So I was coming across a lot of people talking about this guy, Marvin Lewis, and I got an issue with it. He was with the Cincinnati Bengals for 16 seasons. 16. And guess what? He had winning records, but it's all mediocre. Here's his playoff record right here. He never won a playoff game. My question to you guys is, why would you want to bring in somebody like this that has yet to win a playoff game, didn't win one at all? This just doesn't make sense at all. Jim Caldwell got fired because he couldn't win playoff games. He couldn't beat the teams that was necessary. We bring in two boneheads that technically couldn't do anything. Bob Quinn was a GM, so it really wasn't up to him. But still, no playoff wins. Why we go back to this guy? Just my opinion. Over it, done. Alright guys, so now we're going to talk about Rod Wood. Rod Wood, as y'all can tell, you can read it yourself if you want, but basically just said they're trying to get the best coach that they can, and they have to do it before other teams get the person that they want. And if that means hiring a coach before they hire a GM, then so be it. And I think that they are going to get that done. I really do. So this is the coach that I picked, Robert Saleh. Now, a lot of people have been asking, well, maybe you only like him because he's a Detroit native, or he used to coach at Michigan State. No. If you look at his body of work, which you are about to listen to in this video, you'll understand why. Check it out.
With this football team. And still, when you watch the way these guys play, especially in their front seven, these guys play harder than probably any team. Think of any team that you've seen in the past outside of last year's San Francisco front seven. Any team that plays. I mean, these guys are literally playing every snap like it's life or death. And that's a testament to him. That's a testament to Chris Kacerek, the D-line coach. It's a testament to Kyle Shanahan. There's a lot of things that go into that. But I think if you talk to Robert too, and I've been able to talk to him quite a bit, you understand why his guys play that way and why schematically they're as sound as they are. And why you believe that whether it was defense, offense, or special teams, people would want to follow his lead. And that's because he's a trustworthy guy. He's someone who you believe he's going to do what he says. He obviously is proficient in the schematics of the game. And he thus has positively impacted guys who really, for many teams, would be practice squad or second, third teamers. They were still competing hard and whipping some people too with backups. So it's like, well, this guy will make me bet. I mean, look what him and Chris Kacerek together did for, one, for
Eric Armstead
career, but Eric Armstead should give half his salary to this guy. Just split it right down the middle, because he got, and that's not a knock on Eric. But that just shows you how quality coaching, quality communication, quality relationships can affect someone's performance. I don't care if it's football, if it's radio, TV, personnel. You have great relationships with people like that, they'll find a way to get you that stop on 3rd and 1.
Well, there it is, guys. You heard it yourselves from Louis Riddick. This guy can get players to play for him no matter what. And that is what the Lions have not been able to do, is bring in somebody that can get potential, just get something out of these players that nobody else has ever been able to do. This is why I want this guy to be our head coach. This is why I want Louis Riddick to be our GM. We need people on the same page with the same goal, with the same understanding that it takes more than just one person to bring it all together. Alright, on to my next part of this video, and we're talking about this guy, this group right there, which is the defense. Man, horrible. I feel like the defense as a whole, besides being terrible, which everybody knows, was just slow. Linebacker group completely just too slow. Matt Patricia was playing a type of football style that I feel like would have worked 10 years ago. Maybe even 15, well, definitely 15 years ago, but 10, 15 years ago. Now, the way that the league is going to these smaller type of style, quick, skilled linebackers, that's what the Detroit Lions need. That's what the front seven need. It needs to be quick. You need edge rushers who's going to rush the passer, who can get off the edge very quickly. And that is one of the reasons why their defense struggles so much, because they are lacking speed. All right, now we're going to talk about a few players that I feel as though had a decent to good season, but also, as you can tell right now with Matthew Stafford on the screen, this is more so not about his performance or him having a good season or a bad season, but just all the speculations about him possibly leaving or going somewhere else, or if the Lions should even think about trading him, or all these different things. And my number one thing is, yes, we can trade him, but I feel like we need to go and grab a quarterback. I mean, honestly, if there's one in the first round and you feel like he shouldn't be there and he's there, take him. But I mean, day two, at least grab a quarterback who you can bring in, and you have to develop this guy so he can be ready to go after Matthew Stafford. Right now, they're not going to do anything, I don't think, with his contract. So, with me, that's just how I feel about Matthew Stafford. Next, we're looking at Frank. Frank Ragnow had one of the best offensive line seasons that I don't think a Detroit Lions offensive lineman had in a very long time. I mean, the guy only allowed 2 quarterback hits, 0 sacks. Yeah, he missed, I think, a couple of games due to that fractured neck that he had. Throat, that he had. But man, only 2 quarterback hits and 0 sacks allowed. This offensive line has potential, whether you believe it or not. There's potential there. They can still add pieces, but that offensive line is actually pretty strong. Last but not least on this list is Romeo Okwara. This guy finished with 10 sacks. 10. The guy is all over the place, and you can technically credit 2 of their wins because of him. The Chicago game with the strip sack, and the Jacksonville game. So, guys, those are my players who I feel as though can be built around, add to. There's other players, of course, on the team that you can add in that same category. But for me, those 3 were the most to stand out. So I was going to list my strongest positions, the weakest positions, but at the end of the day, it's too many holes and too many places for me to just say any one specific group was strong. But the weakest, I would definitely have to say, is our linebacker core. It's just trash, to be honest with you. Guys, I want to thank you for taking the time to watch this video. Please like, comment, and subscribe. I will be back with more Lions videos coming soon. And I will catch you guys later tonight for the Pistons and give you my take on that. This is Sports on the Run. Thanks for watching.